New life spring forth, new life spring forth, new life spring forth, rise in me. New life spring forth, new life spring forth, new life spring forth, rise in me. New life spring forth, new life spring forth, new life spring forth, rise in me. Happy spring, happy full moon, and happy Sheila's Day. In old Ireland, not only was St. Paddy's Day part of a spring celebration, but Sheila's Day happened as well. St. Patrick's Day is March 17th, and Sheila's Day is March 18th. Now, who is this Sheela? Some say that Sheela was Patrick's wife, but the real story is more complicated and more mythic, going back even further in time, back to the time when the divine feminine was interwoven with spirituality as well as daily life. Sheela gigs are a particular form of image, basically taking the old woman, sometimes known as a crone or Cailleach in some Celtic traditions, and combining her with fertility, the birthing of new life. I have a Sheela gig reproduction with me, and this is an image that's at the Church of St. Mary and St. Joseph in the area of the UK known as the Welsh Marshes. So what are crones showing where babies come from doing in Christian churches from the medieval period and contemporary churches now? Well, some say a protective image. Some say bringing fertility and prosperity, and indeed these images would put over the doorways and sometimes some other locations as well. So is the Sheela that is linked with Patrick lore a Sheela gig? Most likely, according to a number of us. Well, in 2022, we have a convergence of St. Patrick's Day, or what I prefer to call Irish Culture Day, a more universal term because there are a lot of pagans, such as myself, that have Irish ancestry, and we celebrate Irish culture around this time. It's a time for Sheila's Day, which coincides with the full moon. And spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere happens on Sunday, March 20th. So a wonderful time for celebrating spring. I have a reproduction of an old Celtic sunstone, summer solstice, winter solstice, the equinoxes. At equinox time, I use this reproduction in a more horizontal way to represent the balance. And it is a time of full moon. We have called the full moon the Shamrock full moon, and I have been part of our ceremony, which is held on YouTube, the Circle Sanctuary YouTube channel. So I hope you will stop over there and enjoy that. And whether you're celebrating spring equinox or autumn equinox this weekend, know that I wish you bright blessings of the full moon and the power of the wise woman on this Sheila's Day. Thanks for tuning in. More information about ways to celebrate spring is at the Circle Sanctuary website, circlesanctuary.org. And also connect with me on other forms of social media, Selena Fox Updates on Facebook, Selena_Fox on Twitter, and Selena Fox on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. New life spring forth, new life spring forth, new life spring forth, rise in me. Bright blessings.